Hello guys and welcome to another Tokyo Revengers video. And in this video, I will be talking about the newest episode of Tokyo Revengers. And this video will be an anime review for episode 43 of Tokyo Revengers, and in this video series I will be comparing the anime to the manga. And this episode covers chapters 149, 150, 151, 152, and chapter 153 of the Tokyo Revengers manga. And this episode basically just serves to show us the impact of Emma's death, and this tragic death will shake Draken and Mikey to their core. This death will also have massive ramifications that will deeply affect the Tokyo Manji gang, and Mikey and Draken will have the worst day of their lives. And just from the look on his face, we can really see the mental scars that Mikey has experienced from this traumatic death, and the death of his little sister will send Mikey into a deep depression. I am very impressed with the improved graphic design of this new season, and I am very glad that the Tenjuku arc will be adapted with high-quality animation. And we can really tell that Liden Films have been saving their budget for this new season, and this is the reason why the quality has improved so drastically compared to the previous season. And Kizaki and Isana have laid out their plans to cripple the heart of the Tokyo Manji gang, and now Takemichi will have to carry the burden of being the most high-ranking member on the battlefield. And this chapter is setting the stage for Takemichi to take the spotlight, and despite the massive weight that he is carrying on his shoulders, Takemichi has no choice but to keep moving forward. And this turn of events is setting the stage for Takemichi to blossom into his true potential as a gang leader, and this means that we will get to see the transformation of Takemichi going from a crybaby to a gang leader. And I also thought that it was very sad seeing Hinata's reaction to the death of Emma, and we know that these two characters were very close friends. And we know that Hinata and Emma really cared for each other, so I thought that it was very sad seeing the death of this friendship. And with this new episode we can see that the final battle is soon approaching, and I am very excited to see the climax of the Tenjuku arc, and this new gang war will be very entertaining. Now that the captains are not available for combat, this will give rise to the opportunity for us to see the true power of the vice captains, and I am very excited to see the crying blue ogre reveal his true power to us for the very first time. So this episode begins by showing us that Isana is telling Kizaki that the body double has been turned into the police, and this means that Kizaki won't get arrested for killing Emma. And Kizaki said that he has pride in the fact that he knows Mikey better than anyone, and Kizaki said that what you need is influence in order to stand above others. And Kizaki said that Mikey is the supreme medium, and he will correct his course by separating him from the Toman members. And in this moment Isana said that Kizaki is very arrogant. And Kizaki told Isana about his schemes to assassinate Draken, however the person who stopped this plan was Takemichi. And Isana said that he didn't seem like such a big deal, however Kizaki said that he is the reason why his plan failed. And then Kizaki told Isana about his plans during the bloody Halloween, and during this incident Kizaki orchestrated the death of Baji. And Kizaki declared that he will erase everyone who stands in his way, and he also said that seeing Mikey lose Emma felt very sublime. And Kizaki plans to be reborn by using Mikey as a medium, and Isana asked if killing Emma was for that purpose. And Isana asked Kizaki why he decided to get his own hands dirty, however Kizaki replied by asking Isana if that's all he cares about. And in this part of the episode the anime added a scene of Isana remembering his childhood with Emma, and this scene was never in the manga. And Isana said that his only family is Shinichiro Sano, and Shinichiro's love is the only thing that filled his emptiness. And the anime also added an anime original scene where Isana is saying that everyone Shinichiro loves should die. And Isana told Kizaki that his malice is what fulfills him, and Isana admitted that he will let himself be manipulated by Kizaki. And Isana said that right now Mikey is at the height of his emptiness just like Isana, and Isana declared that he is going to tame Mikey all by himself. And Isana said that he is going to take his sweet time, and he told Kizaki that Toman now belongs to Kizaki. And in this moment we can see that Kizaki is thinking to himself, and he is wondering what Takemichi will do next. And then the scene switches back to the hospital, and we see that Takemichi is staring at Emma's dead body. And then we get to see this heartbreaking moment where Draken is standing in front of Emma's dead body, and he is clenching his fists. And then we get to see the reaction of Draken, and we can see that he is utterly shell-shocked after witnessing the death of the love of his life. And we also get to see the reaction of Mikey, and Mikey just has a completely empty look on his face. And after walking outside of the room, Draken asked Mikey to come outside with him, and after going outside we can see that both of the characters are standing in front of each other. And then Draken suddenly started punching Mikey in the face, and Draken angrily asked Mikey what the hell he was doing to let this happen. And Takemichi tried to convince Draken that everything was his fault, and he is the one who failed to protect her. However, Draken just continued to attack Mikey, and Draken asked Mikey if he created Toman to protect all of his friends. And Takemichi tried to grab onto Draken, however Draken continued to punch Mikey while talking about Pachin. And Draken went on to say that Baji is dead, and Kazutora also got arrested by the police. And Draken's punches sent Mikey flying down to the ground, and Draken yelled out that now even Emma is dead. And Draken started breaking down into tears after processing the death of the love of his life. And during this part of the episode the anime failed to adapt a very important manga panel that shows us Draken's face. And Takemichi tried to convince Draken to accept this death, however Takemichi realized that he could never accept the death of Hinata. And Takemichi realized that this death must be the reason why Mikey fell down into darkness, and he thought to himself that he has no way to change that awful future. And then the scene switches focus back to the Toman hideout, and Chifuyu and Akin are wondering what happened to their leaders. And then we see that Inupi arrived on his motorcycle, and Inupi informed Chifuyu about the horrible circumstances. And meanwhile we see that Takemichi is telling Mikey that they can't fight Tenjuku without him, and he also said that Kizaki is the person who killed Emma. And Takemichi told Mikey that he will fight Tenjuku alone if he has to, and even if he is all alone he will still have to keep moving forward. And we also get to see Hinata's reaction to the death of Emma, and in this heartbreaking moment we see that she is grieving for the death of her friend. And Takemichi told Hinata not to cry, however Hinata told Takemichi that this is not funny. And Takemichi started telling Hinata about his backstory, and Takemichi said that he spent his whole entire life running away from his problems. And Takemichi said that he is a flaky hopeless moron, and he didn't know anything because he always ran away. However Takemichi said that heroes don't run away, and Takemichi told Hinata that he will never give up, because he wants to see her smile. And Takemichi declared that he will protect Hinata even if it kills him, and inside of his head Takemichi is telling Kizaki that they should finish this now. And after picking up Takemichi from the hospital, Chifuyu told him to get on because everyone is waiting. And Chifuyu announced to everyone that their leader's younger sister just died in an accident, and this means that their captain and vice captain won't be participating in their upcoming battle. And Inupi said that they will definitely lose without a proper leader, and Takemichi said that he has a very good point. However Takemichi said that Toman will still be going after Tenjuku tonight, however none of the gang members listened to Takemichi's orders. And even after witnessing everyone walk away, Takemichi is still determined to do this even if he has to do it alone, and in this wholesome moment Chifuyu said that they should make it a double suicide. However Atsushi stepped up to say that he will be joining Takemichi, and in this great scene of camaraderie, we saw that the Mizo middle school members agreed to follow Takemichi into battle. And Smiley said that Takemichi doesn't pick fights with people who are weaker than him, and Smiley snuck out of the hospital. And Mitsuya said that Takemichi is an idiot who never runs away, and we see that Hakai is pushing Mitsuya on a wheelchair. And Mitsuya told Takemichi to bring Angry and Hakai with him, and in this scene we can see that both of the vice captains are showing their support to Takemichi. And Chifuyu screamed out that Toman will be over if they run away, and even without Mikey, they will not lose this battle. And after hearing this speech all of the gang members started cheering for Toman, and we can see that the vice captains are smiling. And Pei Yen said that everyone here loves Toman after all, and we see that the first division members are ready for battle. And Takemichi told Chifuyu that he will do everything in his power to save Emma and Baji, and Takemichi declared that he won't let it in like this. And this episode ends by giving us a massive cliffhanger, and we can see that Takemichi is leading all the Toman members into battle. And after the credits, we get to see an ending scene that shows us the location where the final battle will take place, and in this moment Isana is saying that history will be made. And the anime added an anime original scene of Isana smiling, and they also added a scene that shows his uniform from the backside. So this is where the episode ends, and this is the end of this video. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, and want to see more like it then like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.